Okay, good morning. Here we are at 604 Mountain View Loop in Rochester, Vermont. The time is 10:22 and it is 13 degrees out, overcast day, no wind, very, very calm out right now. I'm standing in front of the home here. I am going to pan to the left and the right. There was a couple things you wanted me to check out. One, solar potential, two, also potential for view, and then the attic area, which we'll cover when we get inside. So right now, just kind of an idea of the grounds around you. I'm going to kind of tilt the camera up a little bit here for us. So we've got some trees all up in this area in here. Kind of surrounded, the whole lot is pretty much wooded. As you can see, you do have some space. As I come down here, you can see that the tree line is back probably 40 yards from the house at that point. There's my car right there. There is the road right there. And then these trees are probably, I don't know, maybe 100 yards off of the house, somewhere in that zone right there. Just kind of looking around on a few things here too as well. View potential was a question that you had. Right now I can see through these trees here and see mountains. In the summer that will go away. To open up more view potential, I think all these trees would need to be cleared, but I do question how good that view is going to get if you cannot cut down the neighbor's trees over that way. So I think it's a 50-50 on the view potential here due to the trees on abutting property. Like as you can see right here, if you were to clear all those trees right there, you would probably get a little bit of Rochester Mountain Cushman up there, but you still have trees on the neighbor's property, etc. So something like that. We are facing right about, so here's the house. From right in there on the double doors facing this way, so going directly this way was southwest. I have a screenshot for that, which I can send you for potential solar on it. I do think the roofs area would be your best bet here on that. And I do think there is definitely potential for solar. You may have to consider clearing some of these trees here. So yeah, that is the situation. I feel if the house was set up a little bit higher, the clearing of these trees will absolutely expose the view. But I think you're going to need to go all the way down to the road down there to really get it exposed. But that is the case of that. Driveway, can't see it. I'm assuming it's dirt. You do pull up. You have the one car garage there. Obviously, they don't use it. As you can see, the snow is coming down on it. And then you have this area right here. A little breezeway coming in here. Standing seam roof throughout. There are some rust spots starting to develop along this part up here, and I'm going to zoom in on that for us. So hold on, I'm working with gloves on today, so it might not be the best zoom. You can see the kind of streaking of the rust on some parts of it. Doesn't mean the roof is toast, just means it's unsightly. But that is present. There is this kind of black, not sure what that is, if that could be cleaned off at the bottom part of this front part of the roof. And then you do see a little bit more as we move on to the main part of the house, kind of going up. And then also looking at the dormer area, I can't see above it, but I do see some peeling paint in places. And I feel like there has been some kind of sloppy painting done on it. As you can see, that white streak right there on that trim of the window there, that is just from paint not painting properly, and you'll see it more as we go through the rest. So let me zoom back out here, and we'll do the outside first. So wooded lot, like I said, you have your well right there. Right there is a propane tank, so there's got to be a tank buried somewhere in there for the furnace. So looking at the outside of the house, it's got a lot of cobwebs on it. Hasn't feel like it's been cleaned. I'm wondering if this is a bachelor pad of some sort. My general feeling of the first thing in the house is the deep clean is definitely a must, but there's quite a bit of paint that's flaking on this part right here. Also on these window trims, I think you can see it in there. You're getting snow built up that's sitting here too, so Not sure, you know, you can see like the siding down here, right there by the hose bib. That's broken, a little soft probably right there. That's going to be a theme on a lot of pieces of trim, and especially as we walk around the side, you'll see it there as well too. You know, again, I don't know if that's dirtiness or what, but there's just like minor little things like that's hanging down. You can see where they kind of tried to paint plastic right there. Really, to me, the paint job on some of this is pretty sloppy. And then just some flaking paint down there and stuff. Again, that trim down there looks like to be broken. Looking around over here, you're gonna see things here too as well. We've got some icicles building there. I'm not gonna get too far out of there just because of the snow coming off, but yeah, that's there. A little rotted here in the corner on this one, as you can see. So that's soft, yeah, but yeah, coming around. Lots of satellite dishes out here. You do have fiber internet out here now, which is nice. So you don't really need these anymore, but that was popular for a long time. Lots of loose wires kind of running from over the years of people installing it, things like that. This side is probably a little bit better, but there is still spots that are going to need to be painted sooner or later. That bottom trim right there is broken. And then this over here, this is all rotted right here. As you can see, it's fully gone. Screens are toast. So I'm thinking this whole sill here area is probably going to need to be replaced at some point. The windows are double pane, and I haven't noticed any fogging windows in my just initial walkthrough of it, but they are definitely in need to be thought about. Here is the propane is coming in. It looks like right here, and it also runs upstairs because there's a gas stove upstairs. There's only a small crawl space for foundation on this home, which I can't really access to look at too, but the boiler and everything else is all on this level. It's actually in a closet here in this bedroom, which we'll go into in just a second. Again, some more kind of rotted siding there. More kind of same sloppy paint, especially on the trim. You can just kind of see where they maybe only did one coat. I don't know. Here, let me get a little closer here for you. Let the light adjust on it. As you can see, that's all the way down this. So that kind of white, like they only hit it once with a roller or maybe use latex. I'm not sure. Again, step down here. I cannot see much of what's here due to the snow because it comes off of the roof. Upgrade here, in my opinion, is a deck out in this area here. Siding wise back here is probably the best so far, besides the rot right there at the bottom of that one. So yeah, this side is definitely much siding wise. You still have some spots that are going to need to be painted, as you can see down there, etc. But all in all, it's not bad. And then I'm going to just stop right here real quick and just pan out a little bit this way to give you kind of a sense of the backyard area. Not sure what's under here, if it's rock, stone, or what. I got a feeling this is a pile of stone and other things, just knowing that it hasn't really been moved or cleaned up or anything along those lines. And then this particular person, there's definitely some stuff along the woods over here, some trash. There's a little container thing back there. Septic, it's got to be back here. Let me walk up there real quick, sorry. Should have gone up here first. I'm gonna assume the septic is back here because we've got that vent right there. So I'm assuming we're out in this area, and there's actually a cap right there. So let's go to that. Yeah, this is where the septic is. I don't know if I pointed out that there are multiple houses along the road that you can definitely see right now. Yes, that's the cap to the septic. So right there, that's the vent. So I'm sure we're out here somewhere, Leachfield out in this area. There's a house like right there. There's a house right up there. There's another house up there, and there's a bunch over there. Also, initial when I first got here, I could smell the local dairy farms, which isn't a bad thing or anything, but it is present. So you will, year round, you will have those smells. Some people don't mind. I'm a local Vermonter. To me, it's home. but for other folks, it's not always what they want. But that is present here. There are a couple farms, actually a really good beef farm over in here in Rochester. That's kind of nice. So you could potentially have, you know, if you're a meat eater and want to buy a cow, it'll be right here, local. Looking at the kind of back view of the home and just gonna pan a little bit for us. Looks like a little fire pit here, maybe. So quiet backyard. I think it could use a little cleanup, maybe some landscaping, but it's really hard to tell with the snow here. So let's keep cruising over this way. Roof on this side, I can't really see much. There's only one spot. Chimney area looks to be good, but we will zoom up on that for us. Let's just take a quick look from back here. Seems to be all right. I'm not sure on that flashing, but for the most part, it presents pretty well. So let me just zoom back out here for us. Sorry. Again, I'm working with gloves on today because of the temperatures outside, so it doesn't work always well with the camera function. So coming over here, so we got a little shed over here to the left. There's this little back nook area. This is obviously going to hold snow in here. You can see on this side, there is some rotted trim right there. And then this is like kind of the bottom. I'm not sure what's going on under here. If it's slab, it must be slab out here. And then you have the entrance into the garage that way. And then this is like probably an old woodshed, lawnmower, whatever, shed, etc. Roof, hard to tell here. Not sure. Can kind of see a little bit of it there, but also that's rotted and broken there. So I do think there's some definitely deferred maintenance on this home already from what I can see. So just something to keep in mind. And then we have this little shed here, which I'm going to open up for us. Yeah, it's just one of those kind of sheds that they buy and they plop it here for you. No power in it, but looks to be fairly decent. No complaints or anything like that I can see. And this person's barely using it. So again, there's some stumps here, some old logs, you know, it's got his stuff there. Not sure what that is there. Those are, somebody was growing something. And you can see there's a house right there, literally like right there, which in the summer you won't be able to see, but you'll definitely be able to see it. And then driveway, yeah, and then a couple more houses down over here, etc. We're gonna go into the house next. We'll do the tour in there. There is a cat present that's pretty in your face, so if you hear him or you hear me tripping over him, that's what's going on. Just real quick, definitely wear on the paint coming up onto the deck. But it's a nice little breezeway area here. Kind of has, you know, could be a cool entrance, etc. Coming up. Everything seems to feel solid on it. This is for the hood fan. These old security systems. Floodlight doesn't look like that's working. Lots of cobwebs. And I don't know if you can see them, but there's lots and lots of like that, kind of cobwebby, all over the place here. That there, I'm not sure what that is, but looks like something needs to be cleaned, etc. But we walk right in. There must have been a storm door on this at one point. It's not there anymore. So you just kind of walk right into the entrance here. You do have this nice mud room, which is attached to the garage that way, and then into the house that way. Opening this up here is just a nice big coat closet. I'll let the camera kind of adjust to it. It's definitely, you can tell it's been lived in. There's lots of like little wear along the walls, which makes sense from gear and everything else going in and out, but those are there. And then over here, he's got a little chest freezer area. There's a heater in here, storage area, etc. And then in here, we come down into the garage. One car garage, has the floor looks to be fairly good condition, actually. Nothing that I see crazy or anything like that, but just kind of looking around the garage door looks, wonder if that's newer. Electric garage door opener is right there. Whether it works or not, we'll test in just a second, but definitely a couple steps up into that house, but there is room for one car at least in here, plus bikes, skis, toys, gear. This is the exit out back to that backyard area. Again, it's just real dirty. Like the windows are dirty, things like that. I feel like this is a bachelor pad of some sort. Just kind of cruising around, get a good idea of it. We'll test. I'm gonna test the door real quick. And nothing's opening. Not sure if it's off its thing or what, but it's not open. I'm not gonna keep messing with it. I didn't notice anything in the seller property information report, so not sure what's going on there. Maybe it's easy fix, not sure. Anyways, we're going right into the main house. I'm gonna take my shoes off, and then we're gonna walk right into the kitchen area, and maybe we'll see the kitty cat too at the same time. So there it is. Get back. Not supposed to let the cats out, so sorry. So here we are. We walk right into the kitchen. Open concept, which is really nice. You flow right into your living room area. There's a little kind of coffee bar area over there, and then to the stairs and bathroom, and then there's the first floor bedroom over there. But one thing I do like, it's very open. It is inviting, and you're right here on everything. Just kind of looking at it, cabinetry is kind of what I thought. That it's definitely original, very dirty. Where that's the kitty cat, who wants to be in the video. As you can see, things like that. That's the consistent theme. They said that in the listing that they upgraded with the kitchen with stainless steel appliances, which is true. But the kitchen itself is a little worn. Just looking at areas like down here at the bottom, area down there, as you can see, it's just lost its laminate. It's dirty, etc. A little busted up in areas, things like that. This cat is really annoying, sorry. Looking at the sink here, just general kind of rusty needs of clean, things like that. The windows on this one here are dirty. But again, they're double pane. They don't look like the seal's been broken on them, but they're really dirty. So yeah, go around and we're gonna pan over this way. As you can see, you see the wood stove there, the living room area. This is the area, this is where I took the screenshot of what direction the house is facing. So we're facing southwest, right that way. So I don't know if that would be good for solar. I just did it with a regular compass and not with a solar compass. So looking at these areas here, this window here, I can't tell if it's fogged from the outside. I didn't touch it. You can barely see it. But for the most part, they look good besides just being dirty. Like I feel like this whole house is gonna need a big clean and a definite paint in places. But looking out this way, there's the corner, TV area, and then I am gonna sit right here and zoom back that way for us. So yeah, so I came in right there, the stairs and that little coffee bar area right around the corner of the wood stove. There's a bedroom in here. We're gonna go in there and then we'll do the rest of the area. So, just one thing quick smell test. There's a cat here present. I don't get a kitty odor smell. There is a dog that is not here as well. And I don't get a strong pet odor. I get a pet odor, but not a strong pet odor. The floors are hardwood. They are worn. They're not breaking or anything like that. They probably could be refinished, but they are definitely worn in the high traffic areas. And you can really see it here in this area here, and then coming over this way. But refinished, I think they would be really nice and pretty, or replaced would be up to you. So anyways, that's the coffee bar area and going upstairs, which we'll do that in just a second because I did promise we would go in here first. So you do transition into a vinyl floor in here. Small little step up, not major, but there is a step up there. So I'm not sure if this is the primary bedroom or what, but this is one of the rooms. This looks out in the back. It's very bright in here, which is nice. Again, the same theme. I just feel like you're seeing a lot of things in the house that could use just paint, etc. And then looking back this way, is this the way we came in? That looks like a twin to me, not a queen there. I could be wrong. Not gonna be able to fit a king size bed in here. That's just the first thing. And it's not a huge room, as you can see, length there. So you do have a closet here, and I'm just trying to watch out for the cat so it doesn't go in there. And it kind of tucks there. So it is a decent sized closet, without a doubt. I'm just gonna shut the light off, let the kitty get out. And then in here, this is your boiler room. Because you really don't have a foundation here, that's the entrance down into there, which I can't get into right now. This is where everything is. So your boiler and everything is right off of this bedroom. And not sure how old it is. It's definitely got a lot of rust, corrosion on some things. You know, you're only 2 zones. Plus you also have your hot water heater here, which is nice. I do like that they have a septic tank alarm. Whether that's working or not, I can't tell you. But that is nice. Propane line coming in. I get a little propane smell. Not crazy, but I do smell some propane. So that's because of the boiler room, whatever, I'm not sure, but there's your panel right here. I can't see the ampage on it, but it is there. Yeah, so coming out of here. Also, it's like, I'm drawing a blank. It's not the sheetrock, but the backer board that they use when they put down. And it's a little dirty in spots too. Back here is probably leaked. This thing, you'd want to have a tray underneath it if it's being on this floor. And then, etc. Yeah. So come on, kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. All right, so the cat's going to stay in there. We'll see if it comes out before we leave. So coming out here, again, that's the way we came in, the kitchen area. Yeah, so this little coffee bar area here, I wonder if, I feel like this might have been an Airbnb at some point or something. It's a very, very elaborate little coffee area for the house, I guess. But yeah, so just kind of opening it up. Yep, looks not bad. Yeah, so over here you come into this bathroom and the laundry area. You switch from the hardwood floors to a vinyl of some sort. Washer dryer, these look like these have been updated and newer. But it is in this room right here. I wonder if they used to be tucked back and there was a closet, doors there, because you can see the hinges and stuff like that. So 3/4 bath on this one here. You have the toilet right here. You do look out that way. This window to me looks fogged, without a doubt. But that's the back area there. And then they did do some updating in here at some point with the kind of shiplap wall vinyl. Is that even real wood? No, it's vinyl there too. So anyways, and then you have a shower, walk-in shower here. It's dirty, without a doubt. And this seems to be a little lower than normal. I'm 5'10", and this is like right at my nose level right here. So there's some tile up here that they did. Doesn't look bad or any negatives on it. The vanity here. That's me again. This is definitely, they upgraded this area in here. This is not original. And then the washer dryer and the flooring in here. And the paint looks a little fresher in here. Anyways, going upstairs. So one thing I did when I first got here is I tried to walk around to see if there was attic access to this side of the house. I could not find any. So I think there's a crawl space up there or something. Here's the stairs going up. It has a little bit of a landing here with a small window. Same theme, just it looks dirty to me. Coming up. We're going to look to our left here is the bathroom. This has been updated, without a doubt. You do move into a tile floor in there. And then we have our 2 bedrooms here, one here and one here. And this is where the large attic ability to finish is. So coming into the bathroom, you have a little transition up. They have this like built-in linen closet here. There is a skylight right above the toilet, so it does add some light in here. To me, it looks like it's been spray painted. They spray painted at some point maybe around it and really did a bad job or didn't come in and scrape it with a razor blade afterwards. But no signs of water damage or recent water damage. Doesn't mean there wasn't at some point. And then the vanity looks like that was repurposed or homemade, because if you look at little things like this right here, the cut is really, should have been trimmed out. See how it dips in like that? I trimmed it here. So to me, this looks a little homeowner special on there. But it doesn't look terrible when you first look at it, but that's just something I want to point out to you. And then you come over and they did these kind of exposed shelves. It's me again. And panning over this way and out. And then your shower. This liner looks older. Definitely feel again like bachelor pad, lots of little things like, see the paint right there, like instead of taking this off and they painted it, they just did it. Things like that. Anyways, coming out. This is probably what is the primary bedroom. It's very good space. Definitely looks like a king could fit in, or king, that is a king, so a king could fit in here. They do have a propane stove in here, which I think is nice, gives a nice ambiance. You have multiple sets of window. Again, they seem to be fine. They're just dirty. Maybe better view with clear treen up here from this level, but from the ground level, I don't think you would see as much of the view as you're hoping. Anyways, panning back this way, large area here. This, I'm not sure, maybe was added to add a TV here at one point, but it goes into the closet to the other room, and I'll show you when we open up the closet. Thermostat for up here, right there. I think that's for the stove right there, which is nice. Then you have this little built-in area here that the shelves were there maybe at one point or started, but that's where they're at now. Yeah, coming into here, you got a big, large closet. This is really big. I've walked into it. It's carpeted. Lots and lots of space in here, without a doubt. Yeah, looking like that. And it does have a heater in here, too. Yeah, it looks like this door has been painted. Yeah, so as you can see, this is probably original. Well, this is what they all look like. And then somebody came in and painted. Again, the poor paint job, like that, right there. That's a scrape, real easy. Usually an indicator of a homeowner doing it and not wanting to do it or moving fast. Coming out of there, we come into this room here. I think maybe there was some sort of exercise equipment or TV hung there at one point. But just to kind of step over here, that is the entrance into that larger area above the garage. I have not found a regular crawl space entrance up here. So just coming this way real quick. Here's that closet that I had mentioned. So somebody did something, I don't know why, maybe to add a TV, so it was there, but it's really exposed to here as I step back. You can see. Good sized closet though. I do think you'd want to think about fixing that. And then they had some coat hanging racks in here, but the bars are gone. So yeah. So coming back this way, I did close this door behind me to keep the cat out of here. Here is the window from this room. So again, view potential with clearing of trees from the second floor is greater than from the first floor. This is the area that could be finished. The lights don't work in here right now, so I don't think they're plugged in, but yeah, nice space. It's got a subfloor on it. It's gonna be tight in here. I don't know if it would work for a full bedroom, but it could be like an entertainment room area. But after in sheetrock and stuff like that, you're gonna lose a little bit here. I'm 5'10", and I'm right there away from the top. So gives you an idea. So yeah, but yeah, that's that space. Is good long space, but the garage is cold space right now. So I'm gonna close this door here. So that's pretty much the entire tour of the upstairs and the entire house. I'll do a quick summary downstairs for us, and then we'll head on out of here. So as we head downstairs, my opinion of the house is there is absolutely deferred maintenance. Nice open concept to it. I do like the first floor. It'd be great for entertaining, etc. You have a small bedroom here. There's a lot of deferred maintenance. I don't know if you're going to get good view potential here, as was something that we were contemplating on it. And I do feel like the kitchen is in need of an upgrade on this house. Size-wise, I like it. It's nice. It's got the one-car attached garage. It's got a nice mudroom breezeway. There are some nice features to it. But I really am going to go back. It needs a clean, and it definitely some deferred maintenance. This is a property that I would recommend definitely getting a property inspection and you coming in and seeing it with your own eyes, without a doubt. I didn't do the summary outside just because of the cat. It has not stopped following me around the entire time. But so all in all, it's an okay house. I do think you're going to need to probably put more money in it. And I couldn't find a way to get into any crawl space above the two upstairs bedrooms over here. So I know those are important factors for you. So, all right, I'll get this right over to you. Thank you.